Have you ever been in a situation where you delay working on an assignment until right before its deadline for no reason, even though you know it would be much better to start earlier? Are you the type of student who postpones studying for an exam until the night before, despite wanting to start earlier and feeling bad about the delay? If your answer is yes, then you are a victim of procrastination. If this is the first time you listen that word and are you wondering what that strange word means, let me help you with that.
Procrastination is the act of unnecessarily postponing decisions or actions.
Very simple, right? But procrastination is not something new from our closest generations. Human beings have been procrastinating for centuries. Philosophers like Aristotle or Socrates created a word to describe this type of behavior: acrasia.
Acrasia is the state of acting against your better judgment. It's when you do one thing even though you know you should do something else.
Basically, it's the same thing, but there are various types of procrastination which can be caused by different reasons, can involve different behaviors, and can lead to different outcomes. For example, some people procrastinate to avoid thinking about a task that makes them feel anxious. By the way, I have to admit that this one is the one that affects me the most. Meanwhile, others procrastinate because they get distracted by social media. This one is also my case. I know, I'm a classic procrastinator. If you think you escape from this because you didn't find yourself in the mentioned categories, well, let me give you further examples. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all the examples I can give because I want everyone watching this video telling me in the comments below that they are procrastinator. I don't want any comment below telling me, oh Lily, I'm not a procrastinator, but I'm watching your video because you are funny. No, I want everyone telling me that I'm a procrastinator. Like me, I cannot be alone in this journey. I cannot be the only one messing around with the procrastination. Okay? Staying up hours later than you intended at night while playing video games, watching videos, despite knowing that it will make you feel exhausted tomorrow. Doing useful things like organizing or cleaning the room when you should be doing more important tasks like finishing a school assignment. Promising yourself that you're going to get started on a project that you feel passionate about it, like for example writing a book, starting a business, open a YouTube channel one day or someday soon, but never doing any progress toward it, but instead fantasizing about your future success, but never taking real action on that. Planning to start a new habit like dieting or starting the gym, but instead making excuses to delay starting that project. I know, I'm not the one. Tell me, how many times did you plan to start a gym and you were creating excuses like, I don't have gym clothes, I don't have accessories to go to the gym? I know, let me know. I'm not the only one. Well, yeah, this is another example of procrastination. You want to ask someone for something and you delay doing that because you feel afraid or maybe of the answer that that person could give to you, or I don't know, because maybe you feel afraid. But yeah, this one, guys, is another example of procrastination. Repeatedly saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. Quite common. I'm watching you. I know you do it. Always having excuses for not doing things on time. Taking long time to complete things that require little, like sitting down and doing them. The signs can also be summarized in one simple question. Are you delaying when you shouldn't? If the answer is yes, then you are a procrastinator. You must know that procrastination is not your fault. There are reasons we engage in this behavior, and there are ways we can address it. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here just to judge you and tell you that you are a procrastinator. No, I'm here to give you the solution. I'm going to give you some recommendations, some tips, things that help me to fight and overcome this procrastination. So stay here because now is when the best part of this video starts. So, as I told you before, I'm a procrastinator. If you're too, well, we are together in this. But let me tell you that we are not alone.
According to a study on procrastination conducted in 2014, around 20% of the adult population are chronic procrastinators.
It's quite a lot, huh? So, how do we tackle this issue? In this video, I will give you those that I found most useful for me. So, yeah, these are my recommendations and they are 10 recommendations. Let's start. Plan to start doing the activity for a short period of time, and for that purpose you can help you with the timer to help you with that task. And yeah, after the time finish, you can reevaluate if you want to stop the task at that point or if you want to repeat again for 15 minutes. And doing that, let me tell you that is quite effective. You are going to notice that you are going to repeat and you're going to delay the timer for few times, and in the end you are going to say that it's not as difficult or boring as you thought at the beginning. Eliminate distractions. Ask yourself what distracts you the most. Is Instagram, Facebook, news, I don't know. You can switch off your phone, you can put your phone in other room. In the beginning it will seem quite hard and you are going to be thinking about your phone a lot, but let me tell you that it's quite effective. With the pass of the days, you're going to notice that you are improving your concentration, so it's worth it. Give it a try. Set specific and realistic goals. Like, for example, if you want to run, you can start by 15 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. Make a to-do list, and to help you keep on track, set a specific due date on each task. It doesn't have to be an official due date. It can be the due date that you decide. Make the tasks more enjoyable. For example, by listening to music, or in my case, I'm not a big fan of music. What I like to do is I like to play a YouTube video while doing the task. For example, while I'm studying, I like to play a YouTube video. How I concentrate while doing that? Don't judge me, okay? It's what I like to do. Or another option, a little more strict, is only to do the things you love while doing the things you procrastinate on. For example, if you love listening a podcast and you hate doing exercise or doing any activity, you can only listen to the podcast while running, while doing exercise at the gym, things like that. By adding reminders of your goals. This is something I like to do a lot because sometimes I feel lazy, I feel I'm procrastinating, and I'm doing it in things that I know are important for my future. And what I do on those moments is, for example, I watch videos on YouTube about people who have achieved the same goals I'm trying to achieve, and that works like a momentum that I need to have to stop procrastinating and start working on that task. So it's quite helpful. I would recommend you to try it. And this one will seem like quite obvious, but you need to treat the underlying cause. For example, if you have depression, if you have anxiety, if you suffer from ADHD, you need to seek medical help because this is something quite important to get treated, okay? And finally, last but not least, imperfect actions are better than not action at all. It's better to start by doing something that you know that is going to be wrong at the beginning, but with practice, with patience, with the pass of the day, it's going to get better. You are going to get proficiency on that. So if you're afraid that whatever you have to do is not going to get well, it's okay. Just give it a try. You start, and if you feel like it's not good, as I said before in the first task, 15 minutes, you give it a try for 15 minutes. It's not working? Okay, you stop, relax, not stress. And that's it. You keep doing that and you will see that it's going to get better, I promise you. Okay, my friends, so now there are no excuses to keep procrastinating. You have many tips. You don't have to use them, all of them. You only have to pick one or two that suits you best and use them every time you detect you are procrastinating. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If that was the case, please prove it by giving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this type of videos. Give me some recommendation. What would you like me to do and create? And that's it, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.